As we head into the new year, and after 6 months on the job as president of the CMPA, I thought, in the spirit of the season, I'd offer you my top-line observations on where we are as an industry and where we need to grow beyond our current success. The quality of our film and television productions has never been greater in terms of resonance with Canadian audience and international recognition and sales. Yet despite this success, we still face unprecedented levels of uncertainty in our business. We not only face a digital revolution that's irrevocably transforming the viewing experience and the business models we operate under, but the challenging economic times have also led to cuts in public funding. This digital revolution has enabled consumers to bypass traditional distribution models by using broadband networks to obtain content directly. This is as true for television programming as it is for theatrical films, where the theater in the home has replaced the theater down the street. Unprecedented vertical integration has also changed the dynamics of the broadcasting industry. It not only limits the number of buyers, but it also puts increased pressure on producers' margins as broadcasters become forced to show ever-increasing returns to a corporate bottom line that favors carriage over content. This year, fiscal pressures led to funding cuts to the CBC, CMF, and Telefilm. As a result of this, we're now beginning to see significant stresses on different parts of the Canadian system, both in terms of regions and genres. And now a parliamentary committee intends to review the CMF in 2013. So, more than ever, it's important to highlight the contribution our industry makes in terms of quality, jobs, local investment, trade opportunities, and consumer demand. This will remind governments that their investment in our industry has paid off. You know, maintaining the status quo is never an option in a time of disruption, but we do need to protect the elements of the system that enable production. Promoting the value of creative industries in driving the elusive digital economy and fostering a future for our kids to pursue innovative careers is a great place to grow from. So what are our priorities going into 2013? Well, we need to better promote our successes so taxpayers and politicians more fully appreciate the return on their investment in our industry. In fact, Barb Williams from Shaw Media and I have agreed to co-chair a working group sponsored by CMF, Telefilm, and CRTC to raise this public awareness. We'll continue to explore new business and funding models as we move from telling our stories to each other to selling our stories to the world. We have all the right tools in place to support our goals, but we must research new opportunities to support business deals between digital and traditional production activities. And we must also encourage increased international co-productions as a source of funding. One way we'll accomplish this is by promoting trade missions and delegations each year to key markets, such as Germany and Brazil in February. We're going to have to protect what we have by extending terms of trade with CBC and independents. And while we're disappointed that we still have no deal with the CBC, we're hoping the pressure from the CRTC may help to lead to one in 2013. We also have to ensure that vertical integration does not undermine producers, and make sure broadcaster benefit packages flow to independent production, particularly with respect to the latest incarnation of the BCE Astral deal. We're going to examine new models for the delivery of film in light of increased consolidation in distribution, declining attendance at the theater, and the emergence of VOD as an alternative form of exhibition. Changes to the CMS are critical, but we must first ensure stable funding for the CMF remains in place. Then we have to identify rule changes that address the issue of regional spending by broadcasters. So you see, there's lots of work left to do as we head into 2013 and lots of issues to resolve. And we look forward to seeing many of you at prime time in Ottawa in early March, where we'll be talking about these issues and on how to make content made by producers a central pillar of the government's digital economy strategy. So that's a pretty big agenda, lots to do. But for now, it's time for everybody to take a break. So on behalf of the CMPA team in Ottawa, Toronto, and Vancouver, and our board of directors, I'm wishing you all a really happy holiday and see you all in the new year. Take care.